Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sleepy. Welcome back to probably the last episode of Danganronpa. We have only the trial left, the final trial. Oh boy, I need to watch the anime after this, and I started here because I really love that soundtrack. Oh, I hope I save properly. Yes. Yes. So, let's do this. Let's find out that Monokuma is Mukuro Ikusaba. I guess I'm the first one this
Makoto.
time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. It all popped into existence. Byakuya. Byakuya? Buddy? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Oh no, you piece of garbage. I think it's me, right? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear!
Hello.
I'm
Strong
on
silent
fire!
master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful
With my
scissors!
scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If that's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, weary, gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now,
Okay, well then, let's begin.
thrills, chills,
This final class
chills.
trial is gonna be slated in pitch black despair, climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
Right, this is the final class trial. This time, it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm
And
feeling
I'll make sure
white.
everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of you tedious grooming. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away.
I need to watch the anime after this. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my
This will be over
family.
in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know what that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however...
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. The class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
So...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko wasn't in the elevator. So, if there is a choice in the end and I choose the bad ending, I live with it. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Oh god, I think Makoto is... Deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site.
What do you think? Isn't it just a perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yoo-hoo!
It's the long-awaited last stage. The always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in this one. I'll just sit right here on the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills,
Well
chills,
then, let's
kick.
begin.
Yeah, please, let me save. That would be good. So I don't have any new set of skills, I assume. Class trial. All rise.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Oh, fuck you.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
But isn't the fact that Monokuma is moving and talking proof enough that that none of us is Monokuma?
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Well,
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh?
yeah,
Are
actually,
you
it's the
feeling okay?
wondering
Is
myself.
the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you?
Oh,
You're
no.
all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Oh, was the photo staged? And oh, make your argument.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
No.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What is this evidence?
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. The first thing's gone.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
Oh, okay, he's back to his old
The
self.
evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Where's Makoto? Makoto. Oh my god! Sakura back there is just like running the 15th lap already. Makoto is dying. You put me back there as well. Sakura is just, oh my god, that's so good. Such a cool picture. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that really made my head. I figured as much. Which
Hero,
case?
you have a picture too, right?
Oh yeah, let's see
Let's see
everyone's picture, please.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Too much just standing there. Leon back there, partying. You know, eating. Oh no, back to the left. Coco is like guzzling over Byakuya back there.
So the secret in these pictures has been
Yeah,
revealed.
that's staged, thank goodness.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a condition regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is...
I got it!
Well, that's
In
easy.
each case,
I hope it
the
stays
only
that.
one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
I didn't even see
In
that
the
Leon
picture
was
Hina
making
got,
his moves on
she's the only one
Sayaka.
missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
I'm sure it's the same with Byakuya.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
That's a good photo. I like that. Oh, Sakura back then.
In
There
other
again,
words,
jumping out of the
Monokuma
water.
gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed
What if
everyone else was
person
the enemy?
took the picture?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. It's
Listen.
sticking me.
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
There's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? We have to compare each one of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Just punching a fucking fish out of water. Why is there a fish? What's unusual? That's wait. This is here, right? Oh, Kyoko looks good in that swimsuit. Fuck Sayaka. Oh, it's Mukuro, right? She's old. No, he's no. Okay, never mind. Hero's picture. Mine. You never see Junko's face. Something. You never see Junko's face. Her
Can you
face
just
is
forget
always...
about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
a
gotta be a
misread,
fake.
so...
I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessary because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Hangman's Gambit? Yeah, Hangman's Gambit. I don't know. Amnesia? Oh, no. Hey, got it.
Now I understand.
Boom. So we all have amnesia.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
You are the...
Yeah, we all lost our
Wait, why are you
memories.
crying?
That's just crazy.
It's the only natural they would believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, it's the absolute truth and they have no choice. can't move forward until they accept it. There's another way to prove besides those pictures. Yeah, the video I saw. Make your argument. Interview DVD, that's the one I need.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Okay.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid, obviously!
You're saying we all... Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, I haven't lost mine. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong.
I just wanted to check out if there's anything else. Thus far, this has been very straightforward.
Those photos aren't
But I
the
guess on
only
the murder
things that
would be
point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Of course, Toko. I have some interesting
No,
photos.
it's nothing like that.
It's just a hardcore porn movie.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hopes Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
Well,
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
well,
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else.
yeah.
Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if
So I
I
guess
remember
just
or
to
not.
Solve that mystery real quick
Even
with
if
the
I
murder
bought the
movie,
whole amnesia
complicated
thing,
and fuck
the
up all the
idea
time.
that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not,
Okay, watch it,
we can't move
buddy.
forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Yeah, awfully cooperation.
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you? How?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just
Yeah.
steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
What if this isn't the first time?
The interview with the
Yeah.
headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret.
Wait, is this some kind of we woke up
Anyway,
after
I'm
cryo
sure
sleep
it's not
thing?
easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Thank you.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Because it's Junko, it's not Mukuro. Well, Ikusawa's profile headmaster, okay?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
When you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Okay, good.
No, that's wrong.
That'd be settled then.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
What exactly? Oh, yeah.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Again.
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's true.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Oh, fuck you, Monokuma,
Wait.
you asshole.
What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just
Huh.
as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about,
Yeah,
I
so
think
I
there
guess
might be
Mukuro
one
is the
thing.
mastermind still, and Junko was killed.
We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different.
Thank you for
Wouldn't
bringing
you
everything
agree,
back
Makoto?
on track. Mukuro's actual cause of death. Oh, the wounds.
I got it!
Yes.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days
It
old.
made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Oh, yeah.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally
that
the
was
wounds
easy.
that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me before I
Oh,
could even
God.
say anything.
Oh god.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
No, actually, just have a fetish, that's fine. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Okay, argument again. I guess the profile.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Yeah, true.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No.
No, that's wrong.
She's the ultimate soldier. I mean, hypothetically
No.
speaking, right?
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway,
Call it like
so
that.
we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
This looks like the spear.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Oh,
Makoto,
shit, still.
you said you
That's
were
right.
attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. No, it oh, come on, I know. I would
Shoot.
just explain it. Okay, you know what?
I got it!
Well, really?
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
There's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see that face. Look at every very obvious Fenrir attitude comparing that to the masked attacker. It should be obvious. Again. Well, I guess that's the game, right? Oh, so it's just
You never saw their face, right? so you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusama!
Ow.
Shoot!
Ow, 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 ow.
You never saw their face, so you can't have... I'm telling you now, it was...
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot?
Oh,
Or
come on.
could it be the hips?
I'm gonna do my get mine out of the gutter with you. Okay,
You
so
never
the right
saw
hand.
it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the.
Oh? And what if? Is it the right hand?
Wait, what?
Shoot!
Do I have to just...
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. There's another part of the.
Oh? Is it the right hand? Or the...
Yeah, okay.
No, that's
God
wrong.
damn it. I said I would mess up the time when it started.
Mukuro had a
Next
tattoo
step
on her
done.
right hand, if I remember correctly.
Oh, damn it.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you, but what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Oh, we can see what's behind her.
Oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh?
Yeah,
Show me
what's
what?
under her?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Was she a member of Fenrir? Before anyone could say anything. Probably not. It's probably just some weird scars she has. Is her hand burned? Kyoko was removing her
Your
clothes.
hands!
Without thinking, I let her gasp. It was more than just a little burnt skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't
so her
really
entire hand
bother
is
me.
burned. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then, she put her gloves back on. Like her entire hand is burned, right?
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Huh.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of
asshole,
yours.
Kuma.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know
I'm still
right now
standing
is
by
she
the
was
fact that
killed a
this
good
was not
while
Mukuro's
before this
horse.
morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Biolab.
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
There's only one place I can think of. Well, it's
I got
the
it!
biolab, isn't it?
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab?
Exactly.
You mean on the 5th floor?
Yeah.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows something. Oh, okay. So it can just. So it's either the first tarp. Wait, what? There should be a tarp somewhere. Biolab lights. Locker room notebook. Ah. The tarp.
I got it!
Guys.
What makes me so sure the body was carried
Getting
from the
closer and
biolab
closer.
to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Really?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Yeah, that's the face I would make in that situation.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow. You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Inconsistency in the biolab. Could you
La
tell me
la
more
la,
about-
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Like, why?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Exactly. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area with the numbers just don't match up. You mean the... Wait, what? Moment of truth, okay?
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's
Yes, I am.
impossible! I'm not listening!
Oh no, how? Wait. There was something. Fever time. I know there was something. Wait. There was something. Was it a lock-on? This one? Will leave the chance to lock on an enemy's statement. At this point, press the right mouse button to log on. No, it's not. No, how do I did that?
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
Ow! Oh, come on. I just forget what I have to do because it never showed up until now. I never had to do that. That's a little bit bullshit. At least I don't remember having to do that. Okay, just moment of truth.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
Ah, thank goodness. It just was the wrong bullet. I'm an idiot.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version
Wait,
here, man.
I would have just... I'm just noticing it now, but I would have just opened up every single one of them and just looked at who the corpse is, if possible. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights should be on this.
I got it!
10, yes.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth. Then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? Weren't actually 10 murders, but 9. That's why there are 9 bodies. That's plenty. Oh, come on.
Shoot!
Or someone was killed twice then. Oh, of course, Junko and stuff.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and
Exactly.
murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become
Yeah, I
obvious.
was correct.
Nothing's gonna become obvious, because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Make your argument? Yay. The wound. Again, Monokuma files, really.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima?
Okay, no, that wasn't it. I mean, I know she was, but
Shoot!
I need to...
Who is this someone else? Was it Sayaka, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata?
No!
Chihiro Fujisaki, Mando Owa, Kiyotaki
Okay,
Fumi,
he's just listening to me.
Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice! Who is this Was it
Sayaka, Junko Enoshima,
Leon, Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki Fumi,
Celestia,
Celestial,
Lu,
whatever.
whatever,
Ludifer.
or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Ah,
No, that's wrong.
fuck you, Monokuma. I knew it.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
She gets skewered by spears.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight.
Get to the bottom of this.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
And it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all
Mukuro
this?
Ikusaba.
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro.
Or Junko.
She's
Yes.
still alive.
Yeah.
She took Junko's body
There's no way Junko.
and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive.
Did they switch?
She's total silence. Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. So it isn't. Make your argument, okay. So, I will do this one faster
The
than...
body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
That to be true. But that could have been a body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still...
That's right. So the mastermind's true identity.
What do you say, Monokuma?
No, okay.
Shoot!
The body we
So I need to do the mastermind
Then
right?
she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was
Oh, hard.
so the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monaco?
No, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Shut up, come on. 2 more tries.
The body we found in the garden.
It wasn't. Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look so the mastermind's true.
What do you say, Monokuma?
I'm pretty sure I have to... No, okay. 1 more try left.
Shoot!
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right.
She made it look so the mastermind.
What do you say, Monokuma?
No, okay, so that's bad. Guess I'm dead.
Shoot!
So it wasn't... There wasn't Mukuro thing, is it? Okay. Okay. I will end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. My name is Sleepy, and I hope you have a good night.